left, there's revenue overflowing every room. I'm the proof of what thoughts can do. Count one blessing, then it's two by the dozen coming through. Look at life, it's all in bloom. I already knew, yeah, millionaire energy. Millionaire energy, yeah. Millionaire energy, yeah.
Morning light on my face, gratitude in my veins. Got my wins as I wake, every breath, every step, new game. Money moves to my name, blessings pouring like rain. I stay calm, I stay brave, everything that I want on the way. I claim abundance, I claim it all, yeah. Thank you. Every rise, every fall, the universe loves me. I attract it all, Unlimited money, unlimited blessings call. Hands open, how wide? All fear falls off my mind. What I seek, I now find. Perfect people, perfect time. Turn the thought to a check, turn the dream to direct. Every no was a test, now I live in the yes, oh. I claim abundance, I claim it all, yeah. Every rise, every fall, the universe loves me. I attract it all, Unlimited money, unlimited blessings call. Shining like the sun. The day's a race and I've already won. Every step I take, I rise. The world's a mirror, I see my prize.
I'm a magnet, I'm a spark, lighting up the brightest dark. Everything I want is near, I call it out, it's crystal clear.
Money flows, it comes my way. I attract it every day. Gold and green, it's all for me. I'm the key, I'm prosperity. Money flows, it comes my way. I attract it every day. Gold and green, it's all for me. I'm the key, I'm prosperity.
I walk with power,
I walk with grace, abundance meets me in every space. I don't chase, I let it be. What's meant for me will come to me, yeah. I'm a magnet, I'm a spark, lighting up the brightest dark. Everything I want is near, I call it out, it's crystal clear.
Money flows, it comes my way. I attract it every day. Gold and green, it's all for me. I'm the key, I'm prosperity. Money flows, it comes my way. I attract it every day. Gold and green, it's all for me. I'm the key, I'm prosperity.
Coins in my pocket, they start to sing. A
chorus of wonders, gold takes wing. Bills in the breeze, they dance so loud.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I appreciate you guys for being on today's Sunday Night Live mark analysis. Go ahead and go into the chat box within Powerhouse. I'm going to let everybody know we're live and we're active. We're going to get started in the next 2 to 3 minutes, actually. I know the timer says 9, but we're going to start in the next 2 to 3 minutes so we can be very efficient for today's time. Make sure to have your markup set up and go into the chats and let people know that we're live and we're active, familia. We're going to get started in the next couple minutes.
Sudden wealth begins to grow. I am aligned, the world will show. Abundance blooms where dreams will go. Miracles flow like rivers wide. Yeah. Money's a wave I learned to ride. Yeah. I trust in the magic, it's all I see. Financial wonders follow me. Yeah. Unexpected treasures fill my day. Bank accounts hum a sweet ballet. Thank you, universe, for this surprise. Prosperity shining in my eyes. Wake up counting blessings, both eyes open to the code. Every little bill gets paid now. Every story that I told turn real in my timeline, turn real in my hands. I was praying in a small room, now I'm walking through the land. Got my palms to the sky, every win I say it twice. Thank you, yeah, that's my life. Every breath another sign, every sign another yes. I just lean into the love, and it does the rest. Yeah. Universe loves me, money flows easy. Gratitude piling up higher than a ceiling. Thank you, yeah, for this millionaire energy. Universe loves me, overflow on repeat. Every time I bless it, it blesses me back. You see, thank you for this millionaire energy. Yeah. Look at my account now, zero fear in the digits. Every time I give freely, it comes back double interest. Family eating good food, new keys in the hallway. All this started in my mind, I was showing up all day. Hey. Got my palms to the sky, every win I say it twice. Thank you, yeah, that's my life.
What's going on, everyone? Happy SNL. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday? I know you guys see the amazing background. I just flew into Miami. I'm actually out here with Mike Sotero. So this is his brand new setup. Shout out to Mike.
We're charging him rent for this.
Yeah, so guys, we gotta make sure we make money today because this rent's pretty expensive, so it's actually due tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's already paid. We're good.
Oh shit. But hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. Honestly, this is a fantastic day for anybody who watches sports. I know if you guys have been tuning inside the Discord, you guys have been seeing the degenerate part of the Discord pretty much be as lit as it's ever been, as lit as it's honestly more lit these past 72 hours than it has been over the past couple months. Just because, again, this is prime time, guys. I mean, just so you guys know what's happening, if, I don't know, you've been asleep this whole time or something, I'm not sure. Right now, we got the best sport in the world happening right now, and just across North America. We have the World Cup happening, and simultaneously, the US just made history by making the UFC fight inside of the White House, right? So we're seeing literally 3 fights already have been happening really at the White House. Think about it. And at the same time, Trump decided to go ahead and make the peace treaty deal with Iran finally. So a lot has happened and a lot is happening today, so you guys are on the right call, but again, we're going to go ahead and dig inside the market. So make sure that you guys are telling everybody that's within the chats, make sure that they're on the call. I know that the Sweden game and the Tunisia game is happening as I'm speaking right now. And on top of that, we do have the fight right now as well, but again, guys, let's go ahead and get you guys paid, I'll go ahead and tell you guys who I'm betting on as well. Definitely put your money on Sweden, and bit of a riskier one, but we have our money on Chandler as well on this UFC fight. So if you guys feel like being degenerates, go ahead. Now, quick update when it comes down to the markets. Like I said, the peace treaty is now official, between Iran and the United States of America. And as well with every other country as well, with France, I believe Italy as well, and two other countries as well are about to work that treaty out as well with Iran. But what that has caused within the markets is we have seen gold literally move up over 2,000 pips just in the past couple of days. So for those of you that got inside of the gold call outs that I called out at 40.75 and you guys been writing it out with me, then you guys are up like a lot, and actually since we're on the call, and I feel ignorant on this call, I'm just gonna show you guys because I just frankly just don't care right now. So you guys see the screen? Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day, guys. So again, the proof is in the pudding. We went ahead and called out these buys and right here off this retest and continue to hold on to these buys. Same thing with silver. We called out the silver buys here in the same area. Again, I always say that news is the excuse when it comes down to things like this. When you understand the market in a both technical and fundamental aspect, these things just kind of come into play. For a lot of people, they would have waited until the news happened in order for them to buy, and by that time they're already too late. Again, the bigger players are always getting into the markets before any of this happens because news is always the excuse. We tell you this time and time again. Same with US oil, guys. We called out the sales literally at the top. Again, these signals were inside of these sessions. You guys can literally go back into the replays, and you guys can see whenever I called out both the gold calls, the silver calls, and the U.S. oil sales. And again, when you understand the markets in a both fundamental and technical aspect, these things are going to become easier. And especially if you're become a swing trader, I think that's the biggest thing. I know a lot of you inside this call, you have your funded accounts and, you're trading futures and all that. And a lot of your intraday scalpers, guys, if you want to make some real money, guys, you got to go ahead and make sure you're advancing yourself into becoming and adjusting into becoming a swing trader. That's where the real money is. And that's honestly where I always say that's what defines you as an actual trader inside the markets. Whenever you're able to swing positions and be what's called a position trader, where you're able to write out positions in the actual trend of the market, then that's whenever you become an actual trader. Because again, it's not just strategy, it's not just your entry module. And I feel like a lot of traders, that's where they mess up, is that they just understand the markets in a technical aspect. They have whatever entry model they have, whether that's a head and shoulders, whether that's through imbalances like myself, whether that's through quarter levels, whether that's through the J7 strategy. It doesn't matter. Your entry module really doesn't matter. Again, you have to again understand how the market really operates in its fullest extent if you really want to build an edge when it comes down to it. Now, when it comes down to everything as far as the peace treaty and how this is going to affect the markets, is we're going to see oil obviously come down, sweep this liquidity that we see. By the way, Sweden just scored, so I'm looking at everything. I'm updating you guys as I'm seeing this. So if you guys took the Sweden bet that I literally just told you guys literally 5 minutes ago, then you guys should be good on that. But again, we're going to see US oil right here sweep this liquidity out. So I wouldn't be looking at buys for US oil until we get down into these imbalances right here. With gold, I would be looking for distribution whenever we get into this area right here, right? So once we get into this 4,400 area, then I would be looking for distribution to happen. And I wouldn't look for buys unless we get below this 4,200 area right here, right? So that's what I'm looking at right here. And when it comes down to Bitcoin, if everything pans out, I believe we've already bottomed out when it comes down to crypto. I know that Gil will touch base over this. And tomorrow, when market opens, guys, one thing that you can expect is definitely for sure, we can expect the market to go ahead and go bullish when it comes down to the stock market. So make sure that you guys are attentive because all the stock plays that we've been pretty much calling out for quite a while, which is Snapchat, PSKY, PayPal, Klarna, XYZ, all these stocks. These are definitely all stocks that you guys definitely want to watch out for. But other than that, guys, I mean that's pretty much what I wanted to cover with you guys is just pretty much update you guys with the signals that we pretty much have already called out. All those are in heavy profits, but as well as give you guys a directional bias as far as where we see the markets heading to into this week. So for those of you that have been stacking up in stocks and actually been coachable, again, I always say, I mean, information is not, it doesn't matter just studying information. You have to actually apply the information, guys. And if you actually want to succeed in this, whenever we tell you, okay, buy these stocks or buy these cryptos, don't just take note of it, actually apply it. Open up your brokerage account the same way we teach you guys to do it within the videos, and actually get paid. Because at the end of the day, it's like I always say, I mean, in order for you to really progress inside this game, you don't progress by just watching somebody play the game. You progress by actually playing the game. And by playing the game is you actually trading, you actually investing, you clicking on that buy button, you clicking on that sell button. That's something that I nor Gil nor any other leader can do that for you guys. And that's how you guys are going to gain experience, guys. So make sure you guys are definitely taking advantage of the opportunities that these markets are giving you right now. I can transparently say that if this market definitely pumps up tomorrow when it comes down to stocks, we can see crypto go ahead and be the next thing. And we already seen Bitcoin had that reaction. So what I would tell the majority of you that are investing into crypto is definitely stack up onto things like Ethereum. Ethereum is going to be your safer bet. Chainlink's at $8 is a complete blessing. So yeah, but other than that, I mean that's pretty much what I got for you guys. I'm not sure what Gil got for you guys, but I know I've been blabbing on for the past 15 minutes about different topics, but yeah, I'll go ahead and toss it back to you, Gil.
Nah, appreciate you, brother. I know you have the whole setup right now. Being out there with Mikey, bro. Nah, appreciate you for still hopping on. Even though you're sitting on, amazing views out there and great stuff. So I'll kind of go in here and yeah, literally Junior brought up a lot of things that literally obviously I'm looking at similar things. One thing I did want to bring up since he was talking about like investing and commodities and stuff, is silver as well. If you guys been tuning in with Sunday Night Live, not Sunday Night Live, Crypto and Assets on Saturdays with myself and John Luke. Just want to let y'all know that we were talking about this zone being the rejection in this candle, in this wick actually. And right now we're shooting up. Obviously, it's gonna follow things like gold, right? So, like Junior was saying, a lot of things that been holding back the market is starting to like open up. So just it's very important, like he said, to look at it in the perspective as well, because mostly because a lot of us trade gold, trade NAS, trade SPX, and don't realize that those are actually in like investing first assets, right? So that's why looking at it at the bigger time frame, it really gives you a better perspective of it because those are the people really moving it is more of the investors, right? Trading is a part of it, but investing in that market moving up or down, depending on the broader scale, really brings that perspective within those markets. So, yeah, I really like where things are going. Like I said, I definitely love what we saw here. We saw a pullback with Nas, and then now we're shooting back up, which is pretty normal. Like I don't know if you guys know that, but anytime that S&P or Nas or any of these shoot down, they shoot down pretty quick and they recover pretty quick. So that's something that we see right now, and I feel like we're definitely in a very bullish. Like, it's crazy. I'll bring this up as well because a lot of people say that we've been in a recession, right? Even people like myself. I'm not that I'm saying I believe that, but I was like, damn, like this World Cup tickets are expensive. And then I see every game sold out. Like $1,000 minimum ticket. Think about that. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,000 people in the stadium in minimum paid $1,000 a ticket. Like that, if that doesn't show you anything, that definitely shows you that the economy, we're not in that recession. Okay. So that's just my perspective of a lot of things. And I think things are going to continue to kind of go up as we go literally to the end of the year. This is kind of what the direction is, and now with everything with the peace tree and everything there, it just opened a lot of doors with it as well. And shout out to Junior for definitely calling this out here within gold as well. And I kind of like, if you're looking for a re-entry, I like this. To be honest, I like this area right here, the 4,200 area above around here. If not, then maybe down here. But I kind of like this continuing to go up. And bro, Junior, buddy, if you hold this, you might ride this up to some good bags, low key. Since you're already up, that's actually insane. But anyways, he does it on the usual, so it's actually not that insane, believe it or not. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at now. When it comes to crypto, I'll go into crypto a little bit more. I know Junior was saying, yeah, it's rejecting with everything else. I definitely do like that. The fact that we're rejecting off of this, and I do like that Bitcoin did sweep this bottom. So this is a really good indicator. I was looking for this sweep. It wasn't last long. Personally, I do see this going up, but personally, just from history, with, let's say, for example, something like the World Cup, I see this going up and just kind of doing this. And then after the World Cup, really seeing that momentum up, going into the end of the year. Like it's been a slow year so far, but I don't know. Things are lining up for a pretty good Q4, Q3, Q4, going to finish things out. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely for the rest of the year. But definitely, if you're looking at crypto, guys, I'm just letting y'all know you definitely want to see the bigger assets first, right? For the ones that don't know this, you're gonna have BTC move realistically first. Then you'll have Ethereum. Then you have bigger altcoins. A lot of people look at this backwards, right? They look at the smaller coins first and then they want to go up. In reality, you want to start up here and then go down, right? So if you do not have Ethereum, for example, I would look into that. If you don't have something like Solana, I would be looking into that. This is in the zone. We actually were talking about this on Crypto Nasa. And shout out to, he's there with Junior, but shout out to Mikey. That's literally, Mark Sotero has been talking about this area, right? He was talking about the sweep of this markets. Like, if you guys haven't been in the sessions with Mark Sotero, I don't know what to tell you. This is the time to be the most plugged in when we have with everything within Zinrai, with Patrick Kenny, obviously with the trading sets as well. So much volatility, but at the same time, so much opportunity. And remember, there's a lot of things going on right now. I put up a post, I reposted a post on my Instagram, and I showed this on Crypto Assets as well. Every World Cup in the last, since 2010 that I've seen, obviously, because Bitcoin was 2008, literally crypto, like Bitcoin was actually like bottom territory during this. So it was when most people were distracted, when people were not buying. So that's just something to pay attention with. I'm not telling you to do exactly that. I'm not telling you to like dictate your bias off of like that, right? But just have that kind of perspective, right? Where most people are distracted, where can you capitalize? Where can you get in on investments? And another thing I'll say as well, because obviously we're talking about crypto, really any of the assets that we've been talking about, like if you haven't been accumulating, this is the time to accumulate. One thing, last thing with crypto, and I'll talk about stocks, and then this won't be probably too long in a session. I do want to give you guys a lot of the updates if you guys haven't seen with FinZenrai, and I'll tell you that as well. But if you guys haven't seen Ondo, I've been talking about this. Ondo, I'm probably more bullish now than ever, just because I want to give you guys a perspective. Ondo, during Bitcoin doing this, okay, the 27% drop from May till now, okay, from May till now, like I would say, let's say June from now, like the strength that Ondo has had is crazy. Because usually when Bitcoin goes down 25%, all coins will go down 50%. And we saw that with a lot of these. Like think about Aave. Aave saw a big drop. Like what was this? Like maybe like 40%? Yeah, like 40%, right? But Ondo stuck really hard and it actually saw a move before that even happened and it stuck up here. That is for me very bullish. Something that even Tony put in the chat actually, and we've talked about it. You've seen it on the with the educators as well. They talk about it all the time. When you see an asset like this strong, when things are going down, that is a really good sign, and also something with utility. So I'm not telling you go and put all your bag on Ondo, but I'm just saying look at projects like Ondo, look at boring projects that have a lot of institutional money coming in. I really like this looking very bullish. I still think this is a good area, to be honest. Until it gets above here, I don't think it's a bad area to accumulate. Once it starts to skyrocket here, I wouldn't be touching this anymore, right? So I would just be holding it till TP1. So I would definitely be looking at some of these altcoins, but mainly looking at big ones, mainly looking at Ethereum, looking at Chainlink, looking at Solana, and I would just throw Ondo in there as well within that. Now, with saying that, there is a lot of plays within the stock market. Now, this is a perspective that I have, right? You got to look at it like this. Right now, we have the NASDAQ basically about to hit all-time highs again, okay? And the other perspective is this. Well, there's stocks specifically, right? Stock companies that are part of the NASDAQ and still aren't doing those type of movements right now. So what I mean is I personally like a lot of these stocks lagging the NASDAQ. Obviously, that means that there's other stocks, There's other stocks that are leading the way. That's where the NASDAQ is going up. Because remember, the NASDAQ is a weight of companies, okay? And, the weight of it dictates the price of the NASDAQ. So I personally see a lot of lagging stocks. One of them is definitely Netflix. Another one is definitely PSKY, which right now Paramount is streaming the UFC fight. Okay. So I don't know. I really like this. I said this on the other call as well. I like the fact that we're at lows during times that this company is making moves. Like they're streaming the World Cup for South America as well. They partnered with the streaming platform out there and they're kind of using their broadcast for it. So these are all things you want to look at with certain companies. And you want to say, okay, what is lagging the market, right? Even Mara is lagging the NASDAQ, right? So you got to look at these different opportunities and look at these potentials. Now, one more I want to give, and I'm always transparent, right? Something I didn't get in myself, even though I was looking at it, is Roku. Roku is something that literally since we talked about it is actually up like 150%. They have a lot of positiveness with this market. So it's just a very interesting time. I really think Roku can do something pretty big. If it gives me another opportunity, I personally will like to look for this long term. But you want to start looking at this. Like, I really think I'm pretty bullish when it comes to streaming platforms. When it comes to, like I said, Netflix, Paramount, Roku. These are all streaming platforms that are taking over. Like, if you guys didn't hear this, and I'm not saying this is the why you should buy Netflix, but the new FIFA World Cup game, which is terrible, by the way. It's not good, okay? But they used to have a partnership. FIFA used to have a partnership with EA Sports. So this is the first time that they have the World Cup game in EA Sports game, but without the FIFA branding because they don't have the branding anymore. FIFA got greedy. They want to ask for money, whatever it is. They created their own game because they said, we don't need EA Sports, which they do because the game sucks. But regardless of that, they actually launched this game on Netflix. And if you guys haven't seen, they're starting to launch games on Netflix. So I'm just saying, could there be a possibility that something like Xbox, something like PlayStation partners with Netflix in the future? These are things you want to start looking at. And I really think the streaming platforms are starting to take over the whole entertainment space. And right now, I think it's like who can get there first. That's really what I see right now when it comes to these streaming platforms and everything. When it comes to just entertainment as a whole, because entertainment is super bullish. All right, just keep that in mind. Remember, people are paying $1,000 a ticket at a World Cup that the average ticket price is usually $100 to $150. Interesting, right? Crazy times we're living in. But that's my perspective of a lot of these when it comes to investments. Like I said, with anything trading wise, I mean, you're going to follow the investment. So we're pretty bullish on a lot of these. Now, I think, current bottoms, I would say, are in as well. And this can be shooting up throughout the week. So, I would say be consistent. Look at the markets this week, and you might not see crazy pullbacks. So take the opportunities that you can take. And I highly recommend to definitely be on sessions like Zachary Hogan's, because New York Opens this week, I think, are going to be very volatile from everything that's happening. And if you guys haven't been on them, I'm just letting y'all know he's catching amazing snipes, literally multiple times a week, right? So last thing I want to say before we end today's session, we're not going to make it too long. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's been a good massive upgrade within Zenrai as well. So I'm super grateful for everything that's coming. Just want to let y'all know there's so many things happening in the back end. And if you guys obviously here within Powerhouse, there's a lot of exciting things. If you guys haven't seen that, we're going to be having the studio side. We're going to be taught how to edit content, like so many different things. Like stay tuned, because I'm excited for what Zenrai is going to bring to the marketplace, but also upgrade our experience also as investors and traders and a lot of different things. The whole backend is going to be completely updated in the next couple of days as well. So just stay very posted. And also, if you guys haven't yet, I don't think I can show it here, but if you guys haven't yet, there's a new Zenrai Ideas app. Like it's just updated. What I did is I deleted the old one, went to the Apple's App Store and downloaded the new one. And it's fire. It's definitely a upgrade. So if you guys haven't done that yet, I highly recommend to update your Zenrai Ideas app. And really, again, keep your eyes open on that. Like I told you guys, Junior is the first one that gave that play. Is like, open an account, open a demo account, open a live account just to take Zenrai Ideas. I've done that, and it's been really well. So I highly recommend it as well while you're scaling in your own trading account and everything that you're doing really here within Powerhouse and Zenrai. So really, that's about it. One more thing I'll say is this, okay, is if you guys don't know, and it's something that we will be talking about every single Sunday until it happens, there's something very exciting happening in the next, 6 weeks now? And that is the Zenrai convention. Okay. Like, I don't know if you guys know what this is or what this even means, but every year there's one big event, one big convention. Last year was in the Bahamas. This year it's in Portugal on September 19th and 20th. This is when the whole company of Zenrai comes together. They come together, we go into one place, there's multiple educators there, multiple leaders, and you get to learn with people in person, we get to bond in person, we get to have so many things. And not only that, this year, they're launching so many things in person, okay? So this is the event that I definitely want all of Powerhouse at, and I'm really excited for this. If you don't know where to find this, literally, if you just log into your Zenrai dashboard, you're going to find literally it's there, which is pretty cool. Something that it's kind of really dope where you don't have to go anywhere. It's kind of all in house, right? So you can see right here that you can get your GA ticket, you can get a VIP ticket, and get your ticket to be there as well. They launched a gala, which is like a cool dinner, dancing, cool things like that.
Also, there will be an update as well to that website, to that dashboard in the next coming weeks, guys. I just wanted to leave that there.
I love that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, so all of this will be updated as well. So just stay very posted when you see something that's like, oh shit, what happened? It's all new. Just know a lot of new things are coming, but definitely, this convention is something we definitely want everybody at. So if you haven't grabbed your ticket, I recommend that grab your ticket. Okay, that's like you committing. Then we look at flights. Then we look at stay. But really, the first thing is make that commitment. I really think that these events are really change a lot of perspective. If you've never been to an in-person event like this, which a lot of you guys actually haven't, instead other than 5 of us, I don't think anybody else has, because we were at the Bahamas and not everybody went there. So this is the opportunity to have a really good experience and being able to travel somewhere you've probably never been. Who knows? Maybe Portugal wins the World Cup and we're going to Portugal in the same year. Like, I don't know. That'd be pretty fun. But with saying that, I want to kind of leave you guys with that, something that we'll be talking about on every single session that we have. But I highly recommend, again, to grab your ticket, make that commitment, and be very posted, because a lot of things are coming. And you guys already know the best is only yet to come. And it's only getting better and better. So with saying that, we didn't want to make too long tonight, since I know that everybody is doing their thing. But stay locked in this summer. This is the summer to stay locked in, locked into the charts, locked into studying. If you want to do a little bit of DJing like myself on the side, go ahead, take advantage of the opportunity. But remember, be smart, right? I'm taking DJ money back to the markets, So be smart with this, stay disciplined, and stay plugged in with the Zen Rare Live, stay plugged in with the education. Because honestly, it's just fire. Like, everything we talk about is there. It's given. It's just up to you to maximize your experience here and really just scaling in what you want to do here. All right. So with saying that, we'll let you guys go. You guys have a great night on this amazing Sunday. We'll see you guys very soon. And like we always say, the best and only the best is yet to come.